Hello, good morning. Welcome to Natasha Makes. I'm Natasha, I'm back. Hello. Wow, how are you? Did you have a good weekend? I would really like to thank Amanda and also Gemma for holding the fort here on Friday. Didn't they do an awesome job? Just, it's so nice to, to have people I can trust to go off and do something else and know everything's left in safe hands. So a big thank you to them for Friday's show, and it looked like you loved it as well. The quilt was beautiful, wasn't it? So yes, a big thank you and a big shout out to them. This morning we have got some rather beautiful kits for you. Lisa Chandler, we all know and love, yes. She sent us this bag, and I kept selling out of this fabric of the dragons, so I couldn't bring the kit. So I was like, right, this is how it's going to go, Lisa. The next time you send me a sample of that bag, you've also got to send it with the fabric, because otherwise I just keep selling it and that's no good. So we've got it in two colorways. We've got it in the green here and we've got it in the gold there. But as always, as ever, we always say that what works with Lisa works with Kaif. And so we have got it in 1, 2, 3. I'm going to work on the third colorway with Kaif fabrics as well. So all I've done here is sewn these strips. We'll look at this in detail, don't worry. But they would basically be, you can imagine it like that, along there. We'll take a look. Don't worry. We have the technology. It will be fine. So that's what we're going to do today. It's a roomy tote and a bit of a showstopper. But how are you? Right, let's have a look, shall we? See how you all are. Gosh, what a busy old time it's been. Let's have a look. Where are we? Oh, no, that is not me. Do I need to update this? Where are we? I don't know where we are. It's gone. Should be there. Videos, you see? Should be there. Don't know. Not there. Well, that's annoying. Can you guys see it? Are we there? Are we live? Are we live on Facebook? We should be, surely. Somewhere. I'm sure that we can find it somewhere. Let's have another little look, shall we? I'll find you. So, whilst we do that, Josh, can you just check we're live on Facebook, because it's not coming through on my stream for some reason. And that is very annoying. Very annoying. I'm just going to check. It's the joy of modern technology, isn't it? As we have established recently, technology has not been our friend. And yet, lots and lots of things on there, but apparently not us. Where are we?
We don't appear to be live.
No, we don't appear to be live, do we at all?
I don't know where Josh is.
Josh, hello? Can you ring him?
Yeah.
Thanks. I don't know if we're live on Facebook.
I can't get you on Facebook.
It says we're live but can't see it on Facebook page. They've changed how to make the lives again the other day.
We don't appear to be live on Facebook.
Not live on Facebook. Are we live on YouTube?
Oh, right.
Any ideas?
YouTube's definitely live.
Oh well, hello YouTubers. I'll tell everyone you can find us on YouTube. Bear with us, YouTubers. We'll be there in a minute.
Right, okay. It's.
Are we live on the website as well?
Are we live on the website? Yes, we're back
Okay,
on the
so we're
website.
live on the website. Well, in that case, we will
I'll put a
we will
message on.
carry on. I've put a message up,
Lovely.
and then can you let me know when it's sorted?
Yeah. Will you give us a...
There we go. Right. Well, I don't know. Facebook keeps changing how they let you go live, because it has to go through stuff down there that I don't get involved in. But yes, so there we go. There we go. What we'll do in the meantime then is we'll take a look at some of these kits. We have made a slight alteration to the green one because we didn't have the gold fabric. So for the green fabric, we have put a midnight colour through. So if I show you here, here we are. And when you get yours, you will be able to, this was just cut the first thing off the bolt, but this will be cut so that the dragons actually sit as a whole strip through there. We weren't very awake this morning when we cut this one. But you will get a metre of fabric so you can cut that exactly how you want. So that will be how it will look. Instead of the gold, we've gone for that midnight, which will look fabulous. And obviously when you get yours, you get a metre of this fabric, so you can absolutely fussy cut so the dragons go through the middle, as they do on that one there. But when I asked Jane to cut me that, I didn't actually specify, please could she cut me dragons? It's not her fault. So yeah, we've gone for a slightly darker trim through there. But the rest of the fabric is the same. And like I say, you will cut it. And it does say in the instructions how to cut that so that you get your strip of dragons through there. So that is one option for you today. Should we have a look at the other ones? And then at some point, I'm sure we will find out that we either are or are not live. Any joy, Jane? Any joy? Is he still tinkering?
Natasha's working on it.
Okay. So,
Website or
website or YouTube, I'm afraid, people, for now. Right, so in your kit, you will get, here we are, a metre of the Chinatown. Beautiful, beautiful gold dragons. You will get half a metre of black. And you will get half a metre of your stripe. That'll go like that. So it's a big bundle. It's a 2 metre bundle of fabric, this one. But you'll have stuff left over for sure. So that is bundle number 1. There we are. And then bundle number 2, here are your dragons. Again, you get a metre of your dragons, so you absolutely can cut them how you wish. There's your navy. And then you also get a half a metre of the blossom, the cherry blossoming green, which just works so beautifully with it. So that's what we've gone for there. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Now today on the website, you will notice that we have got 5 off 50. So if you spend £50, then you'll get £5 off, because we're nearly at the 5th of November. So we've got all the 5s going on. So we just thought we'd celebrate that. Because it's nicer than fireworks, quite frankly. And here we go. Right. Although this year, I won't have little Arthur, who was always terrified. Terrified he was of any kind of firework. Right. So they are those fabric bundles there. And then. This is the one I'm going to demo with today. So this is one of our brand new capes. And again, we're going to have that little strip of black going through. And then the contrast is going to be a maze. And it picks out all those blues and those greens, which is just going to be fabulous. I'm really looking forward to making this one, actually. It's one of those things that because Lisa sent us the samples, I didn't have to make samples this morning. So I'm going to be learning with you and making sure that Lisa's instructions are as fabulous as we think they are. So there is your black there. And then we've put this one for your contrast, which I just think is brilliant, because you've got the same black background, but then we're pulling the different purples through. Let me move these out of the way. And then last but by no means least, let's take a look at this one. And I rather love this one, because with this one, you get your shark's teeth. So that's how that bundle's going to go. And it'll probably go that way like that. But isn't that just brilliant? So that's mixing the last collection and this collection. Because, you know, when Kaif works with a palette, and he does all the colourways for it. So although this is a Philip Jacobs design, this is a Brandon Mabley design, but Kaif is the common factor here with the colours. Oh, we're back on Facebook. Amazing. Amazing. Well, let's say hello to everyone and see who has actually found us. I don't know where that went. Where did we go? Did we even get there in the first place? Thanks, Jane. Oh, do you know what? Every now and then, they just like to throw a little curveball and just see if we're watching, see if we're awake, really. So let's see. We've got Lorraine and Ruth. Good morning, and Leanne. Hello, and Sean and Helen. You sure are. Morning, everyone. Gosh. Hello, Sharon. Hi, Pam. Hi, June. June said, "Found you." We weren't hiding. Facebook just decided to change the way to set up all of the streams to go live, and it wasn't very obvious. So we thought we'd done everything. And yeah, Josh is now feeling very relieved. So yes, good. Happy Monday finally, says Margaret. Well, it's been finally all day. It's all good. We are finally here. Watch you on the website, but cannot say hello there. No, you cannot, Jenny. You can say hello here. Hi. Morning, Eds. Morning, Faye. Do you know what it has? No, Myra, you're not late. You're not late. Don't worry. Josh had a little bit of a problem getting Facebook Live this morning. For some reason, they've changed stuff. Why would they tell us? Why would they tell us? Morning, Grace. Morning, Pam. Morning, Sylv. There we are. Yeah, we're here. We're here. We're here. So for those of you that managed to find us on YouTube or on the website, then you know that we're making this bag here. And we've got it in this exact colourway, or we've got it in the green, but with, let me find my little strips. Instead of the gold, we've gone with a navy. Well, not a navy, actually it's a midnight scenario, which I rather like. And then we've also got this combination. We'll have a look at these. This combination and the one that we're working on. So with each of the kits, you will get a metre of this main fabric, because that's also going to be your lining. Bit decadent, I know, but why not? And then this does your top, bottom, base, but also the base in your bag as well. So if I just grab this one from here and open it, you can see, haha, you've got a stripy bottom both ways, which is rather fab. And yeah, like I say, if you're using the website today to place your order, remember to use 5 off 50 is there and live, because we're nearly at the 5th of the month. Well, we're not, we're at the 1st, but it'll be the 5th of November before we know it. Before we know it. So yeah, you can of course use your own fabrics. You can pick whatever fabrics you wish from the website, and you will need a metre of your main and then a ½ metre of this, because that's the black. That will do the handles as well. And then you need a ½ metre of this that does that, and the base. Both bases. There you go. That's the one. Now I was just busily making some, the really nice thing about Lisa's is that they are super, super, super easy to do in terms of the cutting. Just cut your strips of fabric. It's all good. So for the handles, it is, you cut a 4-inch strip, and then you are going to fold it in half, press it, then fold into the middle. Like that. Now, I do this with hers. I also use the waist shaper as well. So if you don't want to do it like this, then you can also get the waist shaper and just adhere your fabric. You will get slightly wider. Is that going to sit there? You will get slightly wider straps. But it's a big bag, you know, it can take that. That's no bother at all. Move my iron a little bit way across here. I wanted you to be able to see the pressing. I know it's not the most exciting thing, but you know, for us, it's kind of vital, isn't it? So, bit of a busy week last week, what with being over at the craft store for 8 shows. And then did anybody see the Bob Ross show? They had some original Bob Ross paintings in the studio. It was amazing. And a life-size cutout, which was great fun. I did post a photo of me, Bob Ross and Squirrel, which lots of you loved. And I have to say, there was much merriment about it around the studio. Bob Ross, our cutout Bob Ross, had been moved around the studio quite a lot. So that was yesterday's, last week's excitement. Did you all have a good weekend? Did you do anything nice? I'm just giggling because it has been one of those mornings. Gemma got all the way into work this morning and realised that she'd actually forgotten her laptop, you know, so she couldn't load any of today's show items because, you know, it was sitting at home. So she's had to go drive all the way back to come all the way back again. She's not here yet. Inga's late because she's had to take the cat to the cattery. So it's all going on this morning. Jane's busily cutting your cave subscriptions, which I need to apologise because yeah, they are a little bit late going out. So that's on me, completely on me. The Tilda ones have gone. You should be getting the Tilda ones any day now. But the cave ones were just a little bit late going out. Because, was there a reason? No, I was just a bit bad about it. Right, let's do the other handles as well. This is it. Okay, so this is the longest bit of pressing, really. Although you do cut 2 more black strips, and they will then do your pin. Well, I say pin tucks, your fabric tucks, because they're not the little contrasting strips above and below the dragons. They're not actually fixed at the top, so technically they are pin tucks. Or a flange, but I don't think that Lisa uses that word. Down in Australia. Don't know if she's joining us today, actually. Cass sent us through the pattern this morning. Thank you very much, Cass, for that. Appreciate it. And here we go. So, I get it. This isn't the most exciting bit of the bag, but it is kind of vital if you want to carry it anywhere. And you know me, I do like to do a full demo for you because, hey, have any of you gone for the new Dukey machine? The one where you get YouTube actually on the machine. Ours is arriving very soon. They keep asking me to do shows on it. I'm like, well, I would, but you haven't sent me mine yet. So I can't until I've played with it and had a jolly good play. But yeah, so that's why we make sure that we do you full demos, because at no point do I want you to get any of our instructions and then be lost. It's no fun. We've all been there. I remember when I first started sewing and picking up a beautiful book full of Liberty goodies. But there were very, very few pictures, and the terminology, I had to look up everything. I don't know what they're saying I need to do. I really don't understand. So, you know, we'll just do that. We are nearly at the end of this pressing, and I did pre-press, to be fair, I did pre-press the little strips, so we can crack on with the sewing. And that will be rather wonderful. There we go. So, just pop that over like that, and they will be the handles done. And the nice thing is, it's not one of those handles where you have to try and turn it all the way through, because that's tricky unless you've got one of the tool turners, which we do have, but then you've still got to press it. So I like this way, this method of making a handle. This all with the waist shaper. The waist shaper makes it even easier, and it gives it a little bit more body too. So then all we're going to do is stitch down both sides, and luckily we've got the mini bees done today, so that is probably just going to whiz through there. There we go, just like that. Is that really loud on my mic, or can you still hear me? I'm never too sure. So stitch down both sides, it reinforces it, gives it a little bit more oomph. Obviously you want to go down the side that's folded to firm those, but also flip it and stitch down the other side as well. And then we can put these to one side and we can show you how to do the rest. I did put in a fresh needle today, go me. But then I had done quite a lot of sewing over at, I keep calling it Oakland, at the craft store. 8 shows in 2 days, having had no prep time in beforehand, meant quite a lot of prep time in between shows. But for those of you that missed your shows, there was, I did do an interview with, very briefly, only like 15-20 minutes, with Anna Maria Horner on the Thursday night, which was lovely. She's so nice, so nice. And of course, loads of you saw on the website that we'd got her beautiful echinacea florals up for you, as well as the mega meters, because some of her fabrics just need to be, they're so big in print, absolutely stunning. And actually they would, if you've got a mega meter of those, you could do the bag easily with these. If we take a look at our mega meters, we've got quite a few, and if you're then going to save £5 off 50, quid's in, aren't you? Today's the day to make the most of all of that. Absolutely. Little half go like the clappers, isn't it, this one? It's fab. It's just a straight stitch. But that's all this machine does, it's just a straight stitch. So it does it insanely well. There we go, that's that done. They are our handles and we can pop those to one side. Are we all okay so far? Should we just check? Is everyone all right? No, doesn't flip that way. Flips this way. Everyone? Everyone? Oh, Grace is there, Syl's there, Sue and Jackie. Good morning. Good morning to you. And Cass, double daylight savings. This will be something to get used to again. Oh, yeah. Of course, we've gone spring forward, fall back. We've gone back, haven't we? Yes. Does that mean it's later for you? This is when my brain doesn't work. I can't ever work that out. I don't know. Have you got daylight savings as well then? Does that happen in Australia? Does it? I don't know. Oh, Julie says, welcome back. We have missed you. Oh, welcome back, Gemma. We've missed you as well. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
It's been one of those mornings. Gemma's just walked in. I did explain to you about why Gemma wasn't here.
I heard.
Yeah.
Put your sound on in my car.
Yeah. Also, we were very late going live on Facebook because Facebook decided to change everything. Yay! Oh, is Ginny back? Ginny? Hi. She says, hello everyone. It's months since I've been able to join you. We have moved from our beautiful pit and wing. What? Hang on. Oh, Winger's not going to be happy about that.
Have you got a drink?
I've got half a one.
Today?
I know.
Husky.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like a career choice or anything like that. I'm not supplementing my income on a chat line or anything like that. Don't worry. It's just, I did do...
Lots of shows. All the shows.
I did lots of shows. 11 shows last week. Without very much sleep, if I'm going to be really brutally honest.
Got a drink.
Yeah, but it could do with a little top up.
Okay.
Now unpacking our cardboard maze in Cooper. So we have a new home and you are in a new studio. So many changes. Ah, Ginny, no, we've missed you. We didn't know how to find you or ask or anything. Gemma, did you see all of these gorgeousnesses?
Gorgeousnesses that I've loaded.
Oh, did I miss what we're doing for Pay It Forward 4, says Helen.
You can announce that.
I forgot what we're doing. Oh, yeah. We have a list in Gemma's desk. There we go. We have a list in Gemma's desk of all the things that we think that we might want to do. And next month's is slightly Christmas themed.
Don't say.
I'm not allowed to say. Can
No,
you hear her? Can you
don't
hear her?
say.
Honestly, she's so bossy. This month we are going to make pillowcase dresses for little girls in Africa. And we've had to be, this was the bit that really got us. we have to be really careful about what fabric we use, because if it's too light or see-through or pastel-y or anything like that, no good. So that made me want to cry. So we're doing it in deeper colours, darker colours, because, yeah, every little girl should have a dress. Double stitch seams, all sorts, so that they are robust. And yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. You should be able to make 2 dresses out of the Pay It Forward kits that we're putting together for you. That is the aim, so that, you know, 2 little girls will get a dress, and you can make different sizes. That's all listed as well. So that's what the next one is. So then we'll have done baby bibs and stuff, won't we, for the little ones, neonatal blankets, cushions for the boob cushion. It wasn't called the boob cushion.
Big heart post-surgery pillow.
Big heart post-surgery cushion, aka the boob cushion. And yeah, and then this one, and then next month that Gemma's banned me from talking about at all.
We can announce it, I think. What about a wreath show? Should we announce
Oh,
it?
on the
Launch it
wreath show.
Should we launch it then?
We should. We
Yes.
should. On the wreath show. Have you guys all got your wreath pre-booked, by the way, so that you can wreath along? The only way you're going to manage to wreath along with us is to have pre-booked your wreath. Should we add that to today's page?
It's on there,
Oh, it's on there.
on the top row.
So if you are wreathing along, we will send you your wreath in advance. We have to get all excited and organised with that, because we don't send those out the same way that we send out everything else. They go with a special courier so that we absolutely know that you will get them. Because, let's be honest, the post office is not always our friend.
Not always.
Not
No.
always. I mean, the people in the post office, they're really lovely. Shazzy is gorgeous. Really lovely. But the post office as a whole, sometimes, not as bad as it was. Sometimes. Bit hit and miss. Bit hit and miss. But there we go. That's a story for another day. Should we carry on making bags? Should we do that? I've forgotten where I got to. Oh, yeah. So, here we go. Don't laugh, Joe. Huh?
I'll be overhead.
Oh, I'll go overhead. Yeah, then you can get my teacup, can't you? It's all very technical. That's why Gemma's just...
particular request.
Just hot water in there, just some more hot water for me, my herbal tea. So, in Lisa's instructions, she will tell you to cut a width of fabric strip. Haha. Here. Which I now can't. Do. And then, with your thin 2 black thin strips, fold them in half and press. I'm not going to make you watch me press more fabric. You can all manage to understand how that's going to work, right? So they're going to lay there with lining up all of the raw edges along here. And then our fabulous amaze is going to go there. Eek! I am excited for this one. To be fair, I'm excited for all of them. And so, the way that this is going to layer up to sew is this. Okay. Raw edges, raw edges. You can clip or pin. And then if you've got one that you want to go a certain way, just make sure that you've got, this is pretty non-directional. It does spell CAFE. There it is. There it is. Every now and then. I love that Brandon did that. This is his design. And then flip that around, pop that on there, like so. And then we're going to stitch all of those together. So all of these raw edges together, that's what we're going to stitch. So let's just do that, shall we? Simply do that. Now I've got my little foot on my sewing machine that has the edge on, and that's why I could whiz down as fast as I can without clipping everything, because I just align everything. Oh, Ginny, I'm a bit upset you're not going to be in Pittenweem now. How far away from Pittenweem are you? Because, you know, that's kind of messed with our tour that was going to come to Pittenweem. Inga will be very sad. Plus, it's a nice name to say. There we go. Down we go. If you've got clips, take them out of your hippo's head. How many of you got those hippos in the end? You do make me giggle. Dee 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 dee. La 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 la. Oh no, hang on a minute. Something has happened to my thread. What's going on? Are we caught on something? There we go. Let's just come around here. I need to actually get myself a new needle threader. Needle threaders on machines are one of those things that they are they don't come with a guarantee. It also would help if I didn't sling this one around the car, and it's got a little bit bashed, poor thing, but there we go. That's that rethreaded. So, you know, if ever that happens, just start a little way up, or you can go forwards and backwards over the deep blue sea, just to reinforce that stitch. My kids both learnt that, so you know the when I was one, I sucked my thumb the day I went to sea. We're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the deep blue sea. A bottle of rum to ease my tum, and that's the life for me. Arr. Best pirate noise at the back. Yeah, my kids both learnt it from different sources. Can they agree? Can they agree on what the words should be? It's the big pirate song debate in our house, and it causes muchos upsets when people decide to sing it the wrong way. So I think it's over the deep blue sea. Sometimes it's over the Irish Sea in our face. It goes over all sorts of different seas. But yeah, that's my little earworm for you. We go in this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the deep blue sea. You can imagine car journeys are a load of fun, can't you? With these little sea shanties to keep us going. Although Freddie quite likes to play I Spy endlessly. And Gemma, I do blame you for that as well.
What, for playing I Spy?
Well, no, not so much I Spy.
Oh no!
Yeah. Gemma.
Bingo's super fun.
No, it's not, because so Gemma has this game called Car Bingo where she basically lists all the things that you hope or don't hope to see on a long car journey, which is fine until she starts telling my 7-year-old, and if you see someone having a wee by the side of the motorway, that's double points.
Oh, it's so much fun. So much fun.
I don't think he'd ever noticed or really realised what people were doing by the side of the road. Now it's all he wants to look at. I'm like, great. Thanks, Gem.
That was only one of the many car
Yeah, no, he's 7 and a boy, Gemma. It's the only thing he was ever going to hone in on. He wasn't interested in your bus full of grannies, was he? No.
Stobart lorry.
And no,
You see one of those, you have to go toot toot.
no, he didn't care about Eddie Stobart lorries either. Although growing up, that used to be how we knew how long our journey was, by how many Eddie Stobart lorries we'd seen. Do they still make them? Yeah, how far have you travelled? Do they still make them wear smart uniforms?
I don't know.
Because that was the thing, wasn't it, with Eddie Stobart? Was that they were smart.
And all the lorries have got a name.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, on the front, like all the roads. Yeah.
Did you have a preference for the pirate song?
For the what?
Pirate song? Oh, you haven't been listening, have you?
Oh, it was
It's fine.
boiling the kettle. Have you been discussing sea shanties?
Yeah. Just by myself, it's fine.
Oh.
There has been a sea shanty debate in our household because for some reason Emily and Freddie have learnt it in different places, so they've got slightly different wording. is controversial, let me tell you. That's what's going on in my house. I know, right? If I just run out of, if I run out of bobbin, seriously.
Oh, it's that sort of morning.
It
Isn't
is that sort of
Bobbin
morning.
chicken day.
Is anybody else having what? Yeah, bobbin chicken day. Although I did see on Facebook, we're talking chickens, which we possibly weren't, but we are now,
Okay.
right? Christmas chickens.
Mm.
I don't mean like, you know, to eat.
No. I'm just waiting to see where you're going with this.
Well, you know how some people put like light up reindeers in their garden?
Yeah. Guys, auntie.
Yeah.
What, a light up chicken?
A light up chicken.
Chicken, not turkey.
A chicken with a scarf.
I've got a black one fold if you need one.
Oh, bless you. In 2 seconds, so will I. But thanks. Another childhood song. Emily is taken to just singing. Always.
Excellent.
Always. And Wind My Bobbin Up is a favourite. And then I can't remember what the next bit is. But we get to point to the ceiling, point to the floor. Hang on, I can't remember what's again. Point to the ceiling, point to the door. I don't know. I've forgotten them all. Can you remember all the songs you learnt as a kid? Can you?
Most, I think.
Well, what did you do with your bobbin after you've wound it up?
Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap.
And then there's an extension to it.
Wind it back again, wind it back again. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap.
No. It's point to the ceiling, point to the floor.
Point to the window,
No,
point to the door. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3.
And something, something upon my knee. Maybe? Or did I just
Your
make that
hands
up?
on your knees. Don't know, something like that.
I'm sure there's a knee involved somewhere. It's really annoying because I just get sporadic memory bits. I can't remember them all.
Google's your friend.
Not when I'm driving and they're trying to sing them all. I can't Google and drive. Makes for a very dodgy. Oh, thanks, Jem. She's saying that she likes my jacket.
Fabulous.
I took a bit of a punt on it.
I love it.
Thanks. But I found it on that there book of faces.
No way.
Yeah. And it's not, I mean, it's not like, didn't break the bank and it's not the best quality, but it'll do and it's quite good fun. I was like, yep,
It's fabulous.
I'll have a bit of that. And also being my size, it's always a bit of a gamble with these things. But it's all right. Does the job. I'm almost decent. Hang on. Where did that thread go? Oh, we'll get there in a minute. Honestly, this is... I know that we do say that we are like warts and all sewing here. I feel that some days that is more accurate than others.
Ginny's only moved 17 miles from Hitton Wing.
Still 17 miles though, isn't it? What's that? Half an hour in the car?
And Pam says, and put your hands upon your knee.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Pam. Do you want
Margaret Smith's sister-in-law's driven Freddie Stobart in one uniform. No one can hear me, of course.
No one can hear you. Do you want a thingy?
Oh, is it in?
I can do that.
You can have a go.
Go on. There we are. It should be ready to go. Right. As we were. Didn't realise how much I'd sewn this morning, actually. There we go. Of course, Margaret has a family member that has driven Freddie to Stobart. There we are. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. So is she able to tell us, do they still have to wear uniforms?
Sister-in-law wore the uniform. She didn't say when though.
Oh, no time frame. Right. There we go. So, let's have a look at this, shall we? Gemma, how much are we in love with this? Beautiful. Beautiful. My mug's where?
That is my receiver one.
Oh, is your receiver on? Well, it will be. Any second now. There we go.
Let's see, shall we?
Let's just see.
We'll get messages in a second going, horrible noise, horrible noise.
No, it shouldn't, because you should have turned
Just
your
my-
one on first.
I did.
So,
Just my voice.
when we press, just horrible noise. No,
No, that's my voice.
no,
Sorry.
no. We are going to make sure that all the seams go down that way and up that way. Ah, the magic cup of tea. Thanks, Jen.
I was waiting for that magic moment where I couldn't be seen.
Oh,
Like a
the magic
ninja.
of cameras. I think everyone knows you're there anyway, though, to be fair.
Oh, Ginny has missed the brilliant banter and repartee.
So have we. Where is it?
Yes, also. So on my drive back in this morning, you know, the second time.
The second time. I
Love
mean,
driving,
you
I
love
do.
a good drive, don't you?
I really do.
Hang on, just before we get into your drive, what are those nature drives? You know where it says that you're on a nature drive, and there's like a brown sign for nature. What are they?
Well,
And
it depends,
whoever
like, you've
does
got
them.
Batsford Arboretum and places like that, haven't you, that are brown
Yeah, but-
signs? What is it?
But
Just,
there's a brown. Yeah, but
is that an actual thing?
it's an
going
actual
from place
thing,
to
an
place?
actual sign that sort of goes, "Oh, you're on a leisure drive" or something. And it's like, surely.
I don't think you've got time for a leisure anything ever, so that would never have featured on
Well, I
your
know,
radar.
but I'm just curious. Like, what is it?
I don't know, babe.
What
Someone
is
will
this
know.
leisure time?
Margaret's on. Margaret's brilliant. She always knows things.
She
Margaret.
always, I know.
I mean, we'll take an answer for anyone else, but I do think.
It's good of you. Well done, Jen. It's all right, everybody else watching. Your opinions count too.
They
Don't
do.
worry.
But we just know, lovely Margaret, she quite often knows stuff.
She does. She is Margaret who knows stuff.
Apparently there
That's-
was no friction when I switched the mic on.
Well, that's
Like,
because
we're
that one
pros.
had to go first, and then I did the other one.
Hooray!
It's almost like we know what we're doing.
Almost.
Occasionally. I mean, like, I don't want to brag, because clearly that's when everything goes
Oh.
absolutely whatever's up.
I most certainly was not on a leisure drive this morning, however. I was on a highly stressed drive back in, and I got stuck behind some tree surgeons.
Amazing.
Guess what their company is called?
I don't know.
I love this.
Go on.
Tree Wise Men.
That's brilliant.
I know.
That's like the drain people that are called success.
I know!
I feel like I haven't named my company right. You know, when I hear things like that, I'm like, how
Where's
very
the
boring.
pun? Where's
Yeah,
the pun?
I know. I just went with my name's Natasha and
And I make stuff.
I mean, I feel quite boring now. Tree wise men. I mean, I salute that. Not gonna lie, that's fabulous. This is also fabulous, by the way.
Yes, look at it.
I know.
I am now looking at your jacket and the cloison, which we don't have a huge amount left of in some of the colourways, and I'm feeling like I need to try and replicate my fabulous floaty boho type jackety jobbies
do.
in a cloison.
Yes, you do.
Oh, be
In a
gorgeous.
croissant. Yes, you do.
Cloison.
I have to say that when you were not here the other day, and I had to try and say it, Claire Angelina said, "Well, you could just ask Gemma,"
Oh, nice.
and I was like, "Yeah, but she's not here."
I may have to do another sign, like the one I did for Odile by Earl.
That worked.
Yeah.
That did work a treat.
Yeah, I might do that for you.
Thanks.
Cloison.
It's a fabulous fabric, and I hope to have it in many colours always.
Oh, Claire Angelina's laughing at Tree Wise Men.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't?
A great time of year for it as well, because Halloween has happened, therefore I'm now in full Christmas mode. I will be
God, are
Christmasing
you?
the entire office
you?
soon. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
word.
Yeah.
Excellent. I mean, great. Can't wait. So what I'm going to do now is just fold that over so that I can chop my panels. You'll be pleased to know.
Okay.
From your, oh no. Take the prepared piece and cut from it 2 panels. 18 inches wide. I'm going in.
Pam, I've heard of a few of those. She says there's a hairdresser's in Bedworth called Curl Up and Dye. There's a few of those dotted around.
What? No.
It's
Hang on, let me just check how wide this is.
all right.
Curl up and dye. I'm not sure about that.
There's a few. As in dye your hair, you know.
I know.
Yeah, cloison. Says
Cloison.
Claire Angelina.
Yeah, no, I know. You would say it right. I don't. All good. Right. Oh, controversial.
Can I just say that folded there like that just looks to me like an amazing clutch bag as well. Clearly that needs to happen at some point.
Well, I don't. We're going to have to see whether or not we get anything left over. I do have an idea for a clutch, by the way, that will be coming too soon. Now, I need to. Let me just check I've got this right. Take the prepared piece and cut it into 2 panels. 15.5 wide. Yes. Now, do you think what I'm going to do is take it so that we are 3 inches from the bottom there. Oh, hang on. No, there is my... Oh, it's already 15.5. Oh, what am I... Lisa's on it. I just have not learned to
You know,
actually
so
measure.
I didn't speak, I didn't breathe or anything. Because Tash was concentrating.
I know.
No one speak.
I was thinking and
breathe.
everything. Shh, it's all fine. It's all fine. We're all
Could
happy
hear the
again.
cogs. Could hear the
I
cogs
know.
clunk clunk.
Oh, it's one of those things. I am, it's fair to say, quite tired.
Ah, that's fair enough.
Um,
Victoria Pete's on. She
oh,
says
hi,
she
Victoria
says
Pete.
to Tree Wise Men, brilliant. The company that used to empty our septic tank had the tagline, #1 in the #2 business.
Amazing. Amazing. That's what you get left over.
Oh,
Just in that bit. There are other bits as well for you to play with, just saying.
Beautiful.
#1 in the #2 business.
Yeah.
I mean, it's genius and wrong all in the same situation.
Mm-hmm.
Right, what I'm going to do is move all of this bits and bobs.
SJ's with me as well. She's wahooing at the prospect of Christmas, saying she can't wait either. You watch, she'll come into work soon and there'll be me and she dressed as elves. We're about the right height.
I might have let it slip the other day about being a Christmas elf at the Eden Project.
Nice. Way too tall to be an elf. You'd have to be like chief elf.
No. Look, okay. Let's just. By the way, I'm just going to fuse this onto my backing. Starville fix for this one. And if all has gone according to plan, then
Oh, gorgeous.
I know it'll all work, and I'll be slightly amazed. I mean, really pleased with myself. I would just like to say that as soon as any sort of Christmas decorations or Christmas is mentioned, Die Hard and Elf have to be watched.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they are the 2 most Christmassy movies. If you can't yippee-yi-yay. What do you mean? Mm-mm.
Well, in our house,
Yeah, we're not in your house, are we?
the holiday.
What's the holiday? No, watch.
Pardon.
Oh.
I beg your pardon.
Oh dear, have I just sworn?
Yes, I'm bringing you the DVD, unless it's on, like, you know, one of those, their streaming services. Pardon. You've not watched The Holiday?
And what's the holiday?
I'm
on
waiting for absolute outrage all over our... Yeah, 1000% agree with Alf. I knew you'd say that, SJ. But how have you not seen The Holiday?
I don't know what you're talking
Jack
about.
Black and Kate Winslet and Jude Law looking rather... and...
I mean, I'm sold, right? Yeah.
and Cameron Diaz. And it's a brilliant
hang on,
comedy and it's
what-
Christmassy.
What happened to Jude Law? Where did he go?
I don't know.
What
When
do
was
you
he
do
last
these
in
days?
something?
Huh?
When was he last in something?
I don't know.
But yeah,
I
that
have
one.
No idea.
And so that goes on first. Love
No, oh.
Actually goes on as well in our house. And the first Bridget Jones, actually, those are the first 3.
Do you know, with Love Actually, I mean, that was back in the day where I could wear a little top as well, a bit like Keira Knightley. I just mourn. I mourn that. And what was she doing getting married at 12 anyway?
I know, she
Sorry, Anthony.
married someone who went to school with my brother.
Did she?
Yeah,
Oh,
he was at Stratford High.
oh.
He was in the Claxons.
Stratfordian.
Yeah. He was in the Claxons. I think they had like 1 or 2 songs.
Well, you know, you don't want to peak too soon, do you? 1 or
Cass-
2.
Cass and Josh at the same time have posted Die Hard for the win with 2 exclamation marks.
Yep.
Both of them
Told you.
at the same time.
Told you. It's all about Die Hard. Obviously not with the kids around. Like when they go to bed, then Die Hard can come out. I mean, you tell me, did he do another movie? Ever? Really? Not that you'd bother to watch. Is there? I'm willing to stand corrected here.
Don't know. Sylv Barkley says Elf is the best. She's right.
Yes.
Because Elf is
Yes.
just brilliant.
Exactly.
She loves Die Hard, all the Die Hards,
all the
and
Die
The
Hards.
Holiday. Thank
Oh,
you,
right, Sylv.
Sylv. Karen Hughes has never seen Elf, but The Holiday, it's a must, she said. There were many, many, many exclamation marks in there. She's clearly outraged at you.
Karen,
Josh has never seen The Holiday either. Why am
No.
I not surprised? It's totally not your thing. It's like a rom-commy, chick flicky type, but it's funny and it's brilliant. The
Does
Holiday
Guy-
movie
does-
is a must.
Does Guy get made to watch The Holiday as well?
Oh, he'll watch it voluntarily.
Oh, will he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a good one. Joe says Elf is a must, but also Polar Express and Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, okay.
I think Miracle on 34th Street is my mum's favourite.
I need to. She's watching this morning. Morning, Eds again.
Aww, hi Mama. And she'll be wanting this bag as well. She's still nagging me about
I
that.
know.
other one.
Hey, did you find nice stuff in Cheltenham?
Yes, and I saw a very, very lovely lady as well who was asking all about Emily. Let's see if you can guess. All about Emily and how she is, etc., etc. Who does rather clever threading implements. Needle threaders.
Oh, oh gosh, whose name completely escapes me for a moment.
So we have the amazing Inspiri needle thredder on our website, which we love. Irene, isn't it?
Huh?
Irene?
Irene.
Yeah, Irene.
Yeah. Where did you see Irene?
At the trade fair, at the show.
What
At
show?
this is where I took my mum. Went to a Christmas craft fair. Well,
Oh,
Christmas
craft fair.
Christmas gift and fashion fair is what they call it. I bought said jumper, so I
very
might
nice.
have arrived here twice and been late and messed
You just wanted
everything up
to
this
make an
morning,
entrance in
but
your
I had
jumper,
very
didn't you?
beautiful jumper on. It's very
Right,
soft.
we've got outer panels. We need a bottom.
Look,
We need a good bottom.
everyone needs a good bottom.
I mean, we've been saying it for years, haven't we, Jen? Really? Need a good bottom.
Anne says, Love Actually, no other film will do at Christmas.
Really?
And Carol Shepherd says, The Holiday is a wonderful film, and she's proposed another one, which actually we should have said, Home Alone.
Oh yeah, Home Alone, of course.
Great.
Yeah, do you know what? Home Alone, until you actually sit there and watch it with your kids and they start looking at all the different things that they could be doing around the house, which isn't ideal, if I'm honest.
No, it's really
Like,
not.
it's giving them really bad ideas.
Your
really bad
kids would be
ideas.
the ones to go, that looks like great fun. Where are the paint tins, etc.? That looks like a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Whereas mine were just like, oh, that's a mess.
Yeah,
Oh dear, that's making a lot of mess.
No, mine would be wanting to recreate the entire thing with cardboard boxes and paint tubs. That's what will be happening.
Yeah.
And a cat,
Yeah, exactly. and a cat.
generally.
And you've got great staircases for a lot of those stunts as well.
You know the main staircase, though?
Yeah.
Not the previous owner, the one before that, who was actually a very famous actor.
Ah.
He rode his horse up the stairs.
Shut up. That's brilliant.
It's got a really wide staircase, and he rode the horse up the stairs. I think his foot probably went through, but
Incredible.
yeah. All the neighbours like to tell us that story.
Perhaps this needs to be repeated, but with sausage.
Yeah, so Sausage, who is actually smaller than the Dane.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I think that would be the sensible choice of horse.
I mean, I don't really feel that it needs to be repeated at all, if I'm honest.
I don't know.
Because when we had Welly and Rusty, our little Shetlands, they always used to come in the kitchen.
Oh, I do think you need pictures of sausage in the house.
Sausage in the house.
Yeah.
Sausages in the house. Right, should we see what we've got to do next?
There's a lot of outrage about The Holiday. It's clearly one you're going to have to watch this week.
Well, this week we're like homework.
Yeah.
Show homework.
Donna says, I love The Holiday. It makes me cry every time. I mean, I don't
Cry?
The
I don't wanna cry. Oh,
I
come
don't know where
on.
you'd cry in that, but
Maybe she's crying happy tears.
maybe. I think it must be. To be fair, yeah, there is a happy, yeah. And Sue says, how can you not have seen The Holiday?
I'm
That's got
sorry.
me reaching for the gin.
So early. Crikey. Hang on. It would normally be like midday, wouldn't it?
Yes, Jenny.
What?
Jude Law is now the younger Dumbledore. He is. So in the Fantastic Beasts films,
I'm not sure.
it shows you when Dumbledore was a young man, and Jude Law plays him as a young man.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll forgive him then. He's doing something. All right.
Yeah.
Right. We're now going to join the panels to the opposite sides of the base, starting 1/4 of an inch in. So we need to find the midpoint. How are we going to find the midpoint, Jem? How? How?
Are you going to fold or are you going to measury? Fold. See?
I mean, we could find the midpoint. Hang on. Which way up do we think it goes? Do you think it goes that way up?
I mean, either works. Other way. That way. Yeah, that way. I think. You have a look.
I wouldn't like to commit.
I wouldn't like to commit.
This is when we find out that Philip's watching again. We're like, soz Philip!
What
Don't
we're trying to
know.
say is it looks fabulous whichever way. up you have
Fabulous
it.
either way, right? Whichever
Oh.
which way out. Forwards or backwards over the deep blue sea.
Jess.
What?
Yes.
What?
Morning.
Morning.
Arthur Christmas.
Oh, yeah, no, we do like Arthur Christmas.
Arthur Christmas is great.
And the kids can watch that one too.
Yes.
Yeah, all right, we'll give you Arthur Christmas. Although I'm always... They go to Cornwall, don't they? I'm pretty sure they end up in Cornwall.
What, in Arthur Christmas?
Yeah.
They go everywhere.
I know, but I'm pretty sure that the last one that they need to deliver...
Oh.
I might be making that up. Don't think I'm making that up. Right. That needs to go on there. I'm going to pin it in place. Dee. No, I'm not. What am I talking about? I don't want to pin it. I want to clip it, don't I? Come here, hippo. I'm giving up on...
I don't
What?
need to count the number of people who are outraged at you.
Oh, don't. That's not nice. As everybody would say, that's not nice.
No.
Freddie, that's not
No,
nice.
It's like, how? Outrageous. Well, you need to watch this. And Alison Fraser says, Jude Law, and then 4 sparkly hearts. I agree. 4 sparkly hearts after Jude Law.
Oh, sparkly hearts. I
Sparkly
mean,
hearts.
you know, why not?
I agree. I agree.
Would you like to know where we start sewing, by the way, on here?
I mean,
you don't care, do you, anymore? We mentioned Jude Law and we lost you.
soz.
I feel like he was quite like a 90s crush.
Yeah. But he's a proper dad crush in that film. He's lovely. He's like, he ticks all the boxes in that film.
All
I
the
shall stop
boxes.
now or I'll be having a perimenopausal flush.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
in the corner.
You need that excuse, do you?
No.
No. Oh, goodness me.
dear.
You know who is very excited? I'm just marking 1/4 of an inch in, by the way, just in case anyone's interested in the actual demo. And not Christmas.
But we've said the word Christmas and there's nothing more exciting in the world. Anne has never watched any of these films because she's too busy. And this is what you do. You watch these films when you're sewing the binding on the back of your quilts. So hand sewing, hand finishing of the quilts, that is when you watch the films.
Is that right?
And Margaret says, I've not seen Elf or The Holiday, but it isn't Christmas until Hans Gruber has fallen off the Nakatomi Tower.
Until what? Who?
He's fallen off the tower in Die Hard.
Oh, yes. Yeah, what a film. What a film.
And they were happy tears.
Oh, okay. No, I'm glad to hear that they were indeed happy tears. So I don't want a sad film in my life. Do not need that. Oh, but I do need this. Look at this.
Oh, this is amazing.
I was just saying, you know, because this is it, isn't it? I mean, we've played about with the new caves. We have played about a little bit.
Seriously though, come on. You do know this. If this one goes missing, it's probably going to be in my car. It's just fabulous.
So all I'm doing each time is I'm just marking that midway point and then matching it up over here. Yeah. So this isn't a new kind of construction for us. We have seen this before with various Lisa Chandler type things. But she reckons there's only 5 or 6 ways to make a bag. And she keeps telling me that there is a book that she's written on this. I haven't seen it.
We need this in our lives.
I know, right? I keep saying. And
Yeah.
where is the bag book? Where's the bag book? Where's the bag book?
Where is it?
I don't know. I don't know if she's even watching. She's very busy at the moment, is Lisa. Busy designing. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say what she's designing.
No, don't then. Don't. No. If you're not sure, if in
Don't
doubt,
say.
don't. I'm such a goody two-shoes, aren't I?
You really are.
Yeah, I know. That's why you need me in your
How
life.
did that happen?
Yeah.
Well, we could. No, you weren't a goody two shoes at school, were you?
Well, yeah. I didn't go clubbing like you did, party girl. Had a series of
Every
revolting
weekend.
boyfriends. A series of revolting boyfriends. And
I see. I was too busy dancing.
yeah, you were.
Yeah,
exactly.
had a great time.
There were other reports of horses being led through the house and into kitchens and
It
all that
happens.
sort of
It
thing.
happens.
This is why I couldn't own one though. I'd want it in the house. I'd make it a bed. It'd have his own bedroom, and I'd cuddle it in front of the telly and such. I can't. This is.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Jack Frost is another weepy, says Carol Shepherd.
What?
Jack Frost.
Why
I've
do you
not
want?
seen
Why
that.
do you want to? Why do you want to cry at Christmas?
Oh, and Jess says, Alan Rickman. Love Alan
That
Rickman.
voice.
Yes.
I've got a real thing about voices.
Oh no, he was fabulous. Do you know he only
Why
went to
did-
acting when he was like 50 or something?
I mean, there's a loss, isn't there?
Oh my gosh, horrendous loss. My Meg absolutely besotted with him from when she was little.
I mean, yeah.
She was going to marry him apparently,
Was
even
she?
as Professor Snape.
Sexy Snape.
Yeah.
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 So, for those of you that are actually interested in what we're doing over here.
Yeah. Really interested. Get it made already so I can take it shopping.
Yay! Get it made already so you can get shopping. Right.
I'll go to the cafe and fill it with cake. Great plan.
Do we know what cake they've got on in the cafe today?
No.
We were talking about getting our workshops up and running. What workshops do you want to do? I mean, that was the thing, wasn't it? We couldn't decide.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to clip down the sides, just in case anybody's interested, because some people actually tune in to watch what we make, Jem.
Yeah. We are interested. We are.
Phil with digressed somewhat. We always used to get told off on like the big channels for talking too much, deviating away from the.
That's the beauty of being here. You the boss.
Chat about anything.
Yeah.
Yay!
Apparently Alan Rickman filmed in Pittenweem, says Ginny.
Did he?
The Winter Guest with Emma Thompson.
Emma
I like
Thompson
her
gets
too.
in everything, doesn't
I
she?
like her a
Anything
lot.
that's like remotely. And didn't she marry Greg Wise? He was
She
another one
did.
I used to have a bit of a thing for.
Yeah,
Greg
still
Wise.
got a thing for him.
What was he in that made me think that he was quite scrumptious?
He was Willoughby in Sense and Sensibility.
He was what?
Willoughby in Sense and Sensibility.
Oh,
That's how
there
he
we
met Emma
go.
Thompson.
Was it now?
Yeah. So apparently he'd been told by some psychic or something that he would meet his future wife on this film. So he went on a date with Kate Winslet because she was the single one, and they had a nice time. But Kate was very much no, this and she said, but you need to go out with Emma. And he said, but Emma's married. And she said, no, the marriage is actually over. And yeah, it's just not public knowledge. And that's how he ended up with Emma Thompson. I read it.
Really? You read it? Well, it must be real because like the media never false.
No, it was an interview with
does
him.
anything. Oh, with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they never do that either.
No, this is true.
I mean I used to ghostwrite for Tom Daly, like it's not. If I
Yeah.
can sound like a young boy, then I really wouldn't believe everything you read in the papers at all. Just to give some background knowledge on that, by the way, I was Tom Daly's first sports agent, so I got him his first Adidas deal and stuff like that. So that's why it's not just that I used to pretend to be
Tom Daly.
because that would be really weird.
Along with being an elf, you were a Tom Daly impersonator.
Could you imagine? I can't even do a forward tumble, let alone all the stuff he gets up to.
Aww.
And then you do the other side.
Dear
Just-
me.
And then we'll box the bottoms.
Let's be a bit more professional. Definitely a bag making workshop, says Joe Williams in answer to your what would you like to do?
Oh, thanks, Joe. So
Yeah.
someone's listening. Someone's
It's a
listening to
great
me.
plan. And Alan Rickman was also Colonel Brandon in Sense and Sensibility. So, but they were, you know what? These great actors, they get into everything because they're great. And oh gosh, Alan Rickman,
I know.
such a lovely chap
I know.
as
I know.
well.
I
That's
know.
Such a shame.
That voice.
Oh, incredible, incredible.
Mm-hmm.
JCM's appeared.
Huh?
Good morning, JCM.
Well, I'm sure that he's been busy, doing his house for Christmas or something.
Oh, probably.
He is like the Christmas elf.
He'll be de-Halloweening and getting all his Christmas stuff.
Did you do anything for Halloween apart from having?
No,
No.
no, I was in my pyjamas.
I
Writing
felt
my
slightly
assignment.
bad because the kids did say, it's Halloween, Mummy. but we were staying with my parents.
Mm.
So I went out in search of a pumpkin or something yesterday morning. I searched half of Sussex for pumpkin. Could I find one? Not to be had. Not to be had anywhere. But it's okay because I did the great thing of the decorate your own gingerbread
Nice.
man as a pumpkin head and then skeleton body in blue
Nice.
icing, because that's not going to send the kids
No,
slightly crazy, is
Not
it?
at all.
So we've got our sides done, and we now need to do the base.
Beautiful.
All about the base. And it's kind of already boxed for you, so you just have to do that and then stitch across it.
Well, look at that.
I know, right? La, la, la,
Such
la.
a simple make. It's amazing.
It's actually very quick if you don't keep talking about Alan Rickman
It's true.
and other Christmas. Actually, no, you can keep talking about Alan Rickman. That's fine.
JCM thinks your bag is fabulous.
It's not my bag, but thank you. It's actually Lisa's bag, although this one will be my bag unless Gemma nicks it.
Which I will.
I don't know where my voice is.
He also says cake, cafe, 2 weeks' time. Squaw!
Oh, are you going to come this time?
Good, because we've missed you.
We have missed you. He went and moved house and everything and cancelled his show.
I know.
So he's like, I'm moving house. I'm like, what excuse is that?
We still need to come and play.
Yeah, exactly. So we are looking forward to you very, very much, JCM.
Oh, Claire Angelina's just reminiscing on the fact that Alan Rickman was also brilliant as the Sheriff of Nottingham in...
That's
wasn't
where
he
I first fell in love
great?
with Alan Rickman. Oh, he
Yes.
was wonderfully bad.
That's like,
was
what does he
wonderfully
say? Going to cut your heart out with a spoon.
Yes. I mean, way above above Kevin Costner there on the.
John wants to know if he can wear a Christmas outfit on the 15th, or is that banned until the 1st of December?
I don't care.
I mean, I say yes.
I don't care.
I say yes.
Just as long as I'm not expected to wear a Christmas outfit, then that's fine. Do you have like Christmas outfits for Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Do you make your family wear matching?
No. Oh, no, we
Would you
don't
if
do
you
all
could?
that.
I don't look insulted.
No, because everyone like wears pyjamas, don't they? They all have like matching pyjamas
No,
and all that
I love
shenanigans.
the way that you look insulted there. Your husband has the worst T-shirt collection ever that you have given him.
But he loves them, so
I
don't
know,
tell
I
him
know
that.
he
He
loves
thinks they're
them.
great.
Yeah, I know, but they are still dreadful. Love you, guy, but they are really bad.
Mum's bought him some really horrible Christmas ones. Like the Christmas ones are all my mum, they're not me. America, you see, because every year...
America, blame
Yeah,
America.
No, every
What's-
year in sort of October time, Mum and Dad went to Florida every year until my dad got too poorly, bless him, and obviously the pandemic. And they used to go every year and they'd buy something horrific for Guy to wear at Christmas. He's got this one T-shirt that...
Does anybody else have these family traditions? So we just thought we'd buy our son-in-law something horrific.
It's horrid. I will find a picture and we will get
Okay.
it. You can see.
Okay.
But it's awful. I mean, the best quote, and I can't even remember who it was, just went, "It looks like Christmas threw upon him." It's just every horrible Christmassy thing on this T-shirt.
Oh.
It's awful.
Um,
But he wears it.
yeah, but
He wears
yeah,
it every year.
that's Frank. He will wear
Yeah,
these
yeah,
things.
yeah. He will. He's a good one.
What are we doing here, everyone?
Yes, what are you
Just-
doing here? Look!
Just in case anyone's interested.
I am.
Again. So what you might have seen me do with the iron is just press the little bits there. Again, we're just marking that half. This is the lining.
Look at that,
Lining,
the lining.
Gemma. How ridiculously decadent is
Proper
that?
fabulous.
I'm also going to mark off my 1/4 of an inch here and my 1/4 of an inch there for where I start and finish, and that just makes boxing it easier. Okay, so I also folded my lining fabric in half, so I am, can you hear all the noises off the clattering? It's lovely Ash who has come to make us more shelves. I don't think anyone can. If they
No.
don't hear the lorries go past,
I'll just, you know, pop the door shut just in case.
I lost the will to live building shelving, if I'm being honest.
She's doing a really great job of
She
them. They're
does do a
super
really good
robust
job.
and there's no bits left over at the end. Which
No,
is
I know,
always a
I know.
bonus.
Which is why we didn't give Stephen that job. I've moved house many times with my husband, and it's fair to say that every time he builds furniture, there are more and more bits left over. No. They always give you spare, and it's like, to be fair, it was actually built before we moved. You disassembled it. So if you haven't put everything back and it's a bit wobbly, I would suggest that potentially something has gone awry.
Absolutely. Oh, SJ's message. Can't hear anything outside of the studio.
Ah,
SJ.
fabulous. Now, you've got a choice. You've got to leave a turning through gap somewhere. But it's up to you where. If you want to do it in the base, I quite like to do it down a side. If I'm being honest. I like to be honest.
Why not?
Well, why not be honest?
Yeah. And
Right.
if you leave it at the side, you could insert a little, handmade by your glorious self little tag if you had such a thing.
Handmade by my glorious self.
People have them though, don't they? They can sew them into a side seam. Just, pop that in there.
We do handmade by, but it doesn't say my glorious self.
They're little leathery ones that are
The
too
little leathery ones.
fabulous to
They
be
would have
hidden
to go
inside.
on the outside anyway.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
couldn't have those on the
No.
inside.
Well, I mean, you could put it just on the inside, but they're too fabulous.
Do you know what? Somebody posted something that was so true the other day, and it was about gifting handmade gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And like what your hourly rate in a job would be.
Yeah.
So if someone spends 2.5 hours making you something,
Mm-hmm.
just how much that is actually worth.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you see. Kids
And-
of today, they
And
need
the
to learn.
materials.
On top of the materials, yeah, it's not
Yeah.
even counting the materials.
Like a quilt. It breaks my heart when I hear someone's gifted a quilt and it's not been appreciated, because the time, the thought, the materials, I mean, they're a labour of love, aren't they,
They are. I have mixed feelings on this because I remember someone being really upset about gifting a quilt and them seeing the kid playing with it as a superhero cape on the back of the dog and being
Oh.
really sad about that. But I said, but
I wouldn't be sad. It's being
no,
used
but
and
it's
loved.
being used and loved.
Yeah. No, I'm pleased.
Yeah,
Because
well,
it's being
good.
used and loved. It's when someone gifts a quilt and either the person says that they don't like it or just doesn't use it and puts it in a cupboard. I've seen a lot of this on Facebook and stuff.
No.
And there was another lady who she'd made beautiful clothes for her granddaughter, and then she'd seen that the daughter had thrown them in the bag to go to the charity shop, and she was all heartbroken.
Could people just not be a bit more discreet?
I know. Heartbreaking. John is extremely excited now that we've said he can wear Christmas things. Apparently.
Has that made his day? I'm just going
Yeah.
to box the bottom here, by the way. Just going to do that across there.
Oh, bless him.
You know he will as well, don't
He
you?
says, sorted. I have Christmas outfits for 30 days and I'm not wearing the same one twice.
Oh my God. That's up there with his gin collection, surely.
I know. He wants Guy's t-shirt as well.
Does he?
I will
But he
show
doesn't
you
even
guys
know
these
how
things.
bad it is.
No, he doesn't. But I ought to just, yeah. Guy would probably give that one up now.
No, would he?
I don't know. I'll have to ask.
Does he also have like bad socks? This is what I need to watch. I was just about to sew across the top. Don't sew the top, for
No.
goodness sakes. So we're just going to sew down the other side. I did leave a turning through gap on the other side, so I'm good to just whiz down this. This is your lining. It's made in exactly the same way as the outer.
Oh, it's just gorgeous.
Whee!
I am not surprised at all. A lovely Karen Hughes says, PJs on Christmas Day. No.
No. Mind you, did you see what she was wearing for Halloween?
Yes, I did.
Amazing.
She's apparently planning a blue velvet number when her order arrives.
Oh, fabulous.
Yes.
Of course, like boxing your bottom. Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are. What I want to know is when Karen is going to come and do some dressmaking for us here. Just saying. Just throwing it out there, Karen. I don't really wear dresses though.
No, you don't?
No, I do not. You do. You wear a dress every now and then, don't you?
Sometimes.
Should we turn this around then?
Yes. Yes.
I love the fact that you have got a contrast bottom here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, look at that. It's fabulous.
I know. Do you have a favourite colourway?
This one, I think.
Do you?
Yeah, you know I love my blues and teals and, yeah, this one. But the other two, look how striking they are. I love that you've put them on the wall.
Right. Here we go. This is going in there. Do you know what? It's always got to be right sides together.
Absolutely.
Okay. In it goes. And then find your side seams. and just pop a little clip in. Where have my clips gone? They've gone, oh, they've gone back in the hippo. Back in the hippo.
John's saying that lining is utterly gorgeous. It is Cave, John. Yes, it's the cloison in blue.
So, John, I just have to leave Gemma to say that because, you know, I can't. And I am going to, do you know, I did say to my dad at the weekend, I might learn French. So all I would do at that point is just sort of, just make sure that the lining is not going to bag. But
Gorgeous.
we need to put in some handles, right? Should we have a look?
Jenny's just commented, handles.
No, I haven't forgotten. I promise. But I do need to put my glasses back on so I can see what I'm doing. I've got so blind. We were having the big... Huh?
It's okay.
No, it's not okay because I wasn't blind when I started in Tash Makes. This is in like 2 years I've gone blind. Pin the handles. Oh, hang on. How long do I have to cut the handles to? I think this is your choice. Oh, look, there's an invoice there as well for you, Jem.
Oh, that's always useful.
I know.
Thanks.
I know you like to do a bit of filing. There you go, Miller.
Am I having that now?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I don't, people don't need to see that.
No.
No. It's the boring bit. But have you seen what it's for?
Yeah.
1,000,000 different coloured zips.
Lots and lots of loading for me to do.
Yep. Well, everyone went crazy for the beautiful zips. So I bought more in all the colours.
Which is great.
Pin the handles to the right side of the bag panels, 5 inches in from each side seam. I don't know what I was meant to cut them down to. I'm pretty sure they don't need to be 40 inches.
Got a bag behind you.
I know, right? Having said that, not far off. I guess this is the thing. This is the bit where you do it to however long you want them to be,
I mean, you're tall. You probably want to be long
spotted,
Me,
but less so.
you're tall. Yeah,
Less so.
quarter.
And that is also fine. So let's take a few inches off here. I want to say make them about 35 maybe. I'm just going to chop off a few inches over here.
Marvellous. If it's too short for you, it'll be perfect for me.
It's quite a big bag. I mean, we'll probably fit you in it, to be fair. You know, forget those big birthday cakes.
Yeah.
It could just be you.
There have
in
been
there.
many things I've been put into over the years. We had a big trade show once.
I'm not sure that is this suitable for air, Gemma? That's all I need to know.
We had a big trade show and we had these gigantic gold bags that you put all the tanning products into. And we put me in one of those at one point and clipped little poppers across the top. And then someone came along unsuspecting and ta-da! Nearly had a heart attack as I jumped out.
I mean, health and safety assessed there. 5 inches in. There it is. I am going to clip and or pin that into place.
Karen thinks I've switched my mic off. Don't go out.
Or have you run out of le juice?
Doesn't say so.
Oh, you have over here. Ah. Go on, chuck us a couple of new batteries and we'll get you back on. Poor old Jem, run out of juice. It's no good, is it?
Someone twitched their nose.
Someone twitched their nose. What does that mean?
Little nose, you like Samantha from Bewitched?
Oh, I do like some. I loved Bewitched.
So did I.
That was one of my favourite shows ever. I wasn't so into Genie. That wasn't so much. There we go. So if you are wondering what we're doing, because occasionally that happens, 5 inches in from the edge, we are pinning those handles. You will be pleased to know. And then, in they go. How many are you giving me?
I don't know how many we need. Is it
2. There you go. Crikey, crikey. You know what? We need to actually give some of these half used or fully used, in this case, batteries away.
We have got a
We've
box
got
that we keep
quite
them
a
in.
stash, don't we?
I think they'd still run things like, you know, your remote control at home and things.
I
That's why I've got a box
regularly
full.
give them to the school,
Yeah.
and
Can you hear me now, everyone?
she should be back with a vengeance.
Yeah, Jane said a moment ago, can't hear your wonderful banter, Gemma.
Ah,
I
the
don't know whether
bants.
everyone would think it was wonderful banter, but
bants.
thanks. John is asking, is there a
John.
trick to make sure the handles aren't twisted?
There is, and I'm not sure if you sort of saw me doing it, but it's like this. Well, let me show you.
Oh, loud and clear, Gems. Excellent.
Along, across, and up, so that it is folded. So they come down the back and then across, like so, and then they'll be
Great.
all right. So you want to just keep that as you sort of insert into there. And then rather than measuring again, I just sort of line them up and make sure that they all fall into line there. But that is it. John's just making his foray, isn't he, into the old bag
Yeah.
making, the wonderful world of bag making.
He
So
is.
yes, if I miss out anything that you need to know, do tell me.
I feel like I'm the
Because-
voice of the people. I spot
Well-
these comments and I transfer them across.
The voice of the people.
Because you
Pimp your
can't have your eye on the
truth.
comments the entire time when you're
can't-
making
no, I
that their
can't
bag.
actually, and it does help tremendously because there we go. So now we've got them pinned in place, got the lining there, and then we're just going to scooch round the outsidey bit.
Is that a technical term, scooch?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm really glad we have this grammar school education to, you know, make sure that we're all au fait with the word scooch and similar.
Someone else was saying the other day that we sounded the same. I think it was someone, yeah, I think, oh no, I was in the green room
Okay.
listening to, I caught a bit of your show
Right,
with,
okay.
with Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the other presenters was sat in the green room with me and she's like, how are you?
How are
I'm
you
like-
listening to yourself?
Like, I'm not. It's Gemma. It's my little doppelganger. It's fine. And she's
Oh,
like, you two
dear.
sound so alike. I was like, that is 25 years of friendship. That's what happens.
And a grammar school education.
And a grammar school education. Yeah, absolutely.
John says
Yeah.
we do sound similar.
I don't think exactly the same. You swear better than I do.
I
With-
do, but I
with
don't do
more
that on
aplomb.
air, so it's not a point of
Oh
differentiation.
no, I mean, to be fair, you don't do that on air.
No.
No.
John has 2 new bag designs for us to look at on the 15th. He thinks they are
Oh.
so cute with many O's.
Oh.
Look forward to that, John.
I love that John's getting into a bit of bag making.
I do too.
Why not, eh? The thing is, it's like quilters that say they can't dressmake and vice versa. It's like, but it is a transferable skill. Really. What?
That's right, John agreeing that I do swear better.
Oh, yeah. Inga says that you hyphenate and all sorts.
I do hyphenate.
It's nothing to be proud of, we know.
No, I'm just hoping Ed's, my lovely mummy, has clicked off for now and isn't
Are
still
you telling me
listening.
that she's never heard you?
Oh, a little bit, but you know, what is it that Jane says? She has this brilliant way of putting it.
There's like an automatic switch off around my
Yeah.
grandparents.
I think there's a tone down, isn't there?
Yeah. No, they used to be around my mum, but she's just mortified now. It's fine. We're all good. Just making sure that I've got all of these linings and everything all correct. Here we go. Taking those handles in. I am excited for this one, I have to say. Can't wait. Because, like Lisa's bags, it's one of those things. You get her colourways and they're so well thought out and so beautifully made. You kind of go, well, we can't better that, can we? But then she's like, we'll try it with some cave. Alrighty. Yes, we will.
That's what I love about Lisa. She is a cave fan,
She is.
but she's not precious about her patterns as well. And she'll say, "Oh,
Oh,
do
just
it with some
Lisa's
cave. Do it
awesome.
in some cave."
I feel like we are ready for the big reveal.
Oh, it's so
And the nice thing
exciting.
is, because we've gone with an even seam allowance all the way round, it's going to look like it's got a binding.
Mhm.
Faux binding.
I spied that on the dragon ones in the background, the little sort of trim around the edge.
Now, if you need to repress,
Mm-hmm.
as in like get your what?
No, I'm
Oh,
just
you're
doing my
excited.
excited face.
Oh, is that your excited
No,
face?
I know.
You look like a grimace.
A grimace. Grimace.
What have I done wrong? Grimace.
I feel it was my Wallace from Wallace and Gromit when he sees some cheese face was actually what it was
We've all
meant to
got
be.
those
But,
faces.
you know.
My grandfather used to be called Wallace by my nan's hairdresser. He does look like Wallace out of Wallace and Gromit, to be
Oh,
fair.
I love that.
Yeah, I saw them at the weekend as well.
Yes, you did.
I did.
Claire Angelina says, you two don't swear, do you? You come across as far too ladylike. I mean, that's what we say.
Yes, that
We
is
have-
correct.
Accents of ladies and the vocabulary of well-educated sailors. Look at this! Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So much.
Now, you see, look, perfect handles. And you will stitch up your side seam if you wish. And you're going to give this a real good press. Bit gorgeous, isn't it?
It's a great shopping bag and it's got loads of structure from the Style Bill
It has
Fix.
loads of structure. So if you want to, you can, where the Style Bill is, that's giving you 1/4 of an inch faux binding around the top. You can stitch that round if you want.
Yeah.
And you can sort of reinforce those handles then as you go around, depending on whether or not you are a bag overfiller. But I'm just gonna have a little looky here because, yeah, look,
Oh,
there's
you
a good
clever thing.
contrast base in there as well. Look at that. So that is today's make. I think that is rather fabulous. We'll give that a goodly press. You see, when they've been squashed with lots of bolts of fabric, they do. Yeah, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Right. Whilst we're there, let me show you what other ones would look like. We can
Perfect.
mock it up like this. We have the technology, Jem.
We do.
So, are you going to go for that one? Would also be rather spectacular, do you not think?
Oh, wow. Yeah, it would be gorgeous.
Yeah? I mean,
Really lovely choice.
yeah. Or, now,
I think I'm going to love this one quite a lot. Really zingy.
do you love a bit of orange?
Mm-hmm. I do in this. I think the cloison's gorgeous in this.
Which one?
Julia
Which
says
one?
she needs the one in the purple. John
I mean,
says,
they are all
that
rather
purple,
fabulous.
stop it. I do not need 3 more bags.
Ah, yeah, you do, John. Yeah, you do. Because you can just make them project bags. But look at that. Isn't that fabulous as well?
And
I
Margaret wants
lo-
Lisa's book as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, Lisa, come on, where's your book? Come on, bring us your book. So that is, they are your options. Or you go for, obviously, the Lisa options that we've got for you. You know, because we've done that as well. We've done all of it for you this morning.
Joanna loves the purple as well. Yeah, putting those bundles together, it just takes the, you know, having to search around the website for it, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, of course, of course. Oh, hello. Someone wants to speak to me. There we are. That is our show for the day. I'm rather loving it. Do you have a favourite out of them all, Jem?
I think it is the one you've just demoed because they're just my colours. I love it, but I do think the others would look great.
They're all a bit gorgeous, aren't they?
Yes, they're a lot gorgeous.
Yep.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
There we go. They are your choices for today. Take your pick for your boots and all of that. We will be back tomorrow. I've got to decide what to do because I'm not sure that the Tilda is on its way. It's hit and miss whether it'll be here in time for the show. So I might have to, you know, because this is what I really needed, wasn't it, to plan an extra one to slot in if that didn't arrive in time.
You know.
It's all good.
John
Anything else I need to
has
know?
just spotted the Lisa options and is saying, show me. I think he means please.
Please?
Yeah, I think he wants to see them in close up. But why not? Because they are stunning.
So here's the thing, John. You see, if it had been here on time. There we go. This is one of the Lisa options. And of course, because she's designed it and because this is her fabric, you fit dragons perfectly along there. Just make sure you've got your seam allowances right and they will fit gorgeously along there. Bit special, right?
This is, you know, she wrote the pattern, didn't she, with this
Oh, yeah.
in mind. And
Now, this is the other colourway, but we don't have that gold.
no.
So what we've done instead is put in a... and Jane spotted this one. She's like, I think that...
Look a bit special, yeah?
Yeah, navy. Actually, it's called midnight.
Midnight, yeah.
Not a sound from the pavement. So
Yeah,
you can
look
just
great.
imagine then your handles. I like that we can mock these up. Your handles are going to be like so. And that will be that
Beautiful.
bag. And I think that's quite special.
The jade colourway, that one there in front of you, is just simply because Lisa decided that she wanted it in jade. So
Yeah.
she made that one, didn't she?
And I don't think that's wrong.
No.
Because if you're the designer,
Yeah.
quite frankly, you can.
Exactly.
And that's how life goes. If it's your design, you can. So there we go.
Aw,
I'm going to mock up a few more of these now because I think they're rather splendid.
wonderful, aren't they?
Yeah.
Ginny's thanking you for a lovely show.
Oh,
Got the
thanks,
creative
Jenny.
juices flowing, she says.
Well, it's
Must
lovely to have you
unpack
back.
my sewing machine.
Oh yeah, do unpack your sewing machine, absolutely do. But yes, we will be back tomorrow with something. Poor SJ was trying to write the newsletter going, well, Natasha, what are we doing? I do have ideas. There's always ideas. I've now just got to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
we can
deciding
do
which
that.
one of those
Which one of the many?
pre-prepared shows is going in.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. So that's what we'll do. Ladies and gentlemen, take care. Have a lovely rest of the day. John Cole Morgan, behave yourself. And if you can't behave, don't get caught. That's the main thing. And we will see you here tomorrow. 10 o'clock is like a magical mystery tour. Who knows what we will do? But we'll have fun. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.